We're coming at you live here. We've got a brand new Scheels that popped up here in Minnesota, and we thought what we would do is give it a review, and we'll see what's up inside. Let's go.
The first thing I noticed is they have cool statues outside.
Who are you sitting on there, Grace?
Abraham Lincoln.
Mr. Abe Lincoln. Pretty cool. And they've got little write-ups on lots of his accomplishments and some of his greatest moments. Pretty cool. And they've actually got a whole bunch of these guys out here. Thought it's a pretty cool touch. When you walk in, you get to see lots of these cool historical figures. Especially now in the time when we're dismantling these statues and taking stuff down. It's pretty cool that they went ahead and put these up. Pretty cool start. 10 out of 10 so far. Let's see what they got inside. Look at that. That's a true Minnesota sighting. Right when you walk in, you're greeted by a giant Paul Bunyan and his loyal blue ox.
And he's smiling.
He's smiling. 10 out of 10 still so far. Let's walk on in. All right, pretty incredible. You walk inside and there's a giant fish tank. Giant fish tank.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I'm not gonna lie, this is living up to the hype. Definitely living up to the hype.
And sometimes there's a scuba diver that comes in here.
There's actually a scuba diver that goes into the tank and he'll feed the fish, and they kind of give a free show. I mean, this is pretty incredible. I'm sticking with the 10 out of 10 so far, but we've still got to explore a little further. Grace, what do you think so far? What would you give it? 1 out of 10 so far, from your point of view?
A 10.
A 10, okay.
Guys, you'll never just believe what we found. A Ferris wheel.
There is an enormous, real-life size, workable, usable Ferris wheel inside of the Scheels. It's not operational right now because of COVID, but it just keeps getting better and better. Definitely living up to the hype. Grace, scale 1 out of 10 so far. You've seen the outside, the statues, the fish tank. Now we got the Ferris wheel. What are you at? Scale of 1 out of 10.
I'd still give it a 10.
10 out of 10 so far. Chase?
I'll maybe give it a 9.5.
Wow, that's pretty good. Chase is a very tough scorer, so for Chase to give something a 9.5, that means it's pretty epic.
Actually, I'll give it a 10.
He just moved your score up to a 10. I mean,
10.5.
this Ferris wheel, these windows, the skylight up above here, absolutely incredible. Let's keep exploring.
Wow, when you're even in Scheels, you can turn into a Viking football player.
Look at this. This is so cool. The attention to detail here, they have so many things, and it's free, guys, right? Like, you can come in here, you can entertain, 3 kids for probably 2-3 hours, and it's free. You don't have to buy anything. From the parents' point of view, I'm probably at a 9.5 out of 10 right now. This is living up to the hype. I really like this.
I was just a football player.
All right, we're at a 10 so far, but we're gonna keep exploring. There's 2 floors. There's a bottom floor and an upper floor.
And an upper floor.
So maybe we'll go check out the upper floor, because I think they have some golf stuff up there, which just so happens to be Brooksy's expertise. Let's go check it out.
Look, they even have a Toyland.
Wow. So Scheels is not like a Cabela's. They actually have a giant Toyland built in here where they have all sorts of stuff. Let's see what they got. Let's kind of browse around for a second here. Let's see what they got. So they've got a big gun stuff, bow and arrow stuff for kids, cotton candy stuff.
This is a cotton candy.
Play-Doh stuff.
I'm a warrior. Hey, Stace.
More bow and arrow stuff.
Hey, stand back.
Knight armor for kids to kind of play with. Let's check. All right, we're getting kicked out. Let's get out of here, guys.
And they even have this Lego guy, and it probably took about 2 years.
This Lego guy had to have taken somebody, I would say a good, what would you say, 20 hours? 40 hours?
It takes more than that. It takes
More?
It takes a few weeks.
Weeks? Who knows? I mean, this has got to be 1 million pieces at least. But I love the attention to detail, right? We live in Minnesota, so they've got all this cool Minnesota stuff. They've got wild stuff, Minnesota, twin stuff. I mean, you name it. If you want anything Minnesota related, Golden Gopher stuff. And then something that kind of caught my eye here. Oh, it was on the other side actually. They had retro looking Minnesota Timberwolves gear, which was just super cool.
Go Scheels! Go Scheels! You guys, you're not gonna believe this, but they have a candy factory. So if you ever get hungry, you can have some candy.
They've actually got a candy factory, and it's a huge inside there. We're just kind of showing you the outside, but man, that looks good. I feel like we're in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory right now.
Oh yeah, let's just get in. Now we're gonna go up to the second floor.
All right, let's go.
Now we're up to the second floor.
Extra flash for these.
Looks like upstairs they got a lot of camping, hunting gear. Let's go check it out, guys.
So now we're going to do this. They have a plane that I don't think you ever see.
They have a big old putting green in here. And again, this is free. You can just come in here, and if you've got kids, they can come in here and just putt. Nice shot. Brooks, he's our golfer. He's 5 years old, but he's got a Brooks, show us your swing. Now that you're over there, swing that putter like it's a real club. Watch out, Chase. Let's see the swing. Just do it nice and easy. Beautiful. Been working with him for years on that stroke right there. Yeah, they've got all the clubs, TV going.
And if you ever want to come here, by the way, it's on the second.
This is on the second floor in Scheels. All right. Grace, what do you got? We'll reveal our final scores at the end. Stay tuned.
We're at the end of our tour of Scheels, and before we go, all that's left is to say our final scores of how good we think it is.
All right, Grace. So you've seen it all. You've seen the fish tank, the statues. What else did we saw? The Ferris wheel, the putting stuff, the games, the toys. In your opinion, from the perspective of a 9-year-old, okay? 1 out of 10. What do you give it?
I'd give it a 9.5.
9.5. Okay. All right. And we've got Mr. Chase, 7-year-old boy. Chase, in your opinion, 1 out of 10. What do you give Scheels?
I give it a 10.5.
10.5 out of 10. You heard it here, folks. The brand new Scheels in Minnesota in Eden Prairie. We give that a final score of about a 10 out of 10.
But before we go, my favorite part was the fish tanks.
Fish tanks. Chase, favorite part?
My favorite part was the putting.
Putting. All right. Anything else you want to say to the millions of people watching at home?
Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.